tiles and roofing system components are displayed here. Bricks are stacked here for the purpose of constructing brick masonry. Sand is stored in the storage tank, cement, and a spade for mixing it. In this display board, you can see the different valves and pump accessories. Most of them are half-sectioned and in open condition for clearly understanding the working principles. These are the rainwater harvesting system fittings made with UPVC pipes. Now you are seeing the different sizes of tar steel bar used for concreting. Sizes ranging from 8 mm to 20 mm. This is the compressive strength testing machine used for finding the compressive strength of any materials. List of experiment and syllabus of civil workshops are displayed here. First aid box, safety rules, vision and mission of School of Engineering, these are the different types of tiles and paving blocks. Pipes and fittings. Tools used for masonry construction. Different types of aggregates. Cement, soil, etc. This is called wheelbarrow, electronic weighing balance, surveying equipments. Here you can see the photos showing the different stages in the construction of this workshop, starting from site clearance up to the finishing.
civil engineering workshop. As the first experiment, we will study the different water supply and pipe fittings. The functions of pipe fittings can be broadly classified as to join two or more pipeline together, to effect change in diameter or direction, to close the end of a pipeline. First pipe fitting, coupling. This is coupling. What is the purpose of a coupling? Coupling is used to connect two pipes of same diameter. Just to see this, you can connect one pipe here, and if you want to extend or if you want to connect these together, you can join like this. So that is the first pipe fitting, coupling, or it is called coupler. This is reducer coupler or reducer coupling. What is the purpose? If you want to change the diameter from a larger diameter, you see, to a smaller diameter, this can be used. So to change the diameter, this is used. Next is 90-degree elbow. So what is the purpose? If you want to change the direction of a pipeline, you see, one pipe is coming from here, and if you want to change that direction, 90-degree elbow is used. And in addition to that, in addition to change the direction, if you want to reduce the size also, you can use reducer elbow. You see here the diameter is bigger, here the diameter is smaller. So instead of this, we can connect this here and you can use a smaller pipe. So this is reducer elbow. Next is bend. What is the purpose? This is a pipe specially used to affect the gradual change in direction. Gradual change in the direction. Previous case, 90 degree. So here, gradual change of direction. Next is T. Looks like the letter T. That is why it is called T. So what is the purpose? From an existing pipeline, if you want to take one more connection, so assume there is an existing pipeline going like this, and if you want to take one more connection from this, T is used. Similarly, reducer T is also available. And here you can see the thread. If the pipe is threaded and the pipe, if threaded and the pipe is there, you can use that threaded end here. This is called end cap or plug. What is the purpose? If you want to stop a water line at a particular location or a place, you can use this. And in a future date, if you want to extend, you can remove this and extend this. So this is called end cap or plug. Two types of plugs are there. This is called female plug and this is called male plug. Both are used for same purpose. If it is a thread, you can use this. If it is a thread to stop that water line, you can use this. So this is called female plug and this is called male plug. So this is called union. This is mainly used to join two GI pipe and without any difficulty, connect one GI pipe here, connect one GI pipe here, and with this you can connect these two. This is called union, screwed union, to connect two pipes, especially GI pipe. So this one, hose connector. If you want to connect two hoses, you can use this. This is called hose connector. So next is hose nipple. So what is the purpose? If you want to get a connection, if you want to get the water connection extended, you can use this. And here you can connect a hose and you can extend. So next item pipe fitting is tap. This is a PVC tap. This is steel tap, and this is brass tap. And nowadays people are preferring for PVC tap. This is cheaper than all other taps. This is called ball valve. If you want to control the flow, this is used. Now you see it is open. So if you close, if you turn this, you can see one ball is coming and closing the water path. That is why it is called ball valve. This is another type of ball valve. Here, for convenience, we can turn this handle like this. This is also another tab. This is called cork tab. So with this lever, you can operate this. This is another valve. This is called gate valve. Gate valve. So when you turn this, you can see one plate is coming and closing the waterway. Gate valve. Now we require a pipe. So here you can see the different types of pipe. This is the commonly using pipe, PVC, polyvinyl chloride, usually ash in color. This is CPVC, chlorinated polyvinyl chloride. This is used for hot water supply, like, and this is UPVC. You see the thickness difference between CPVC, this is CPVC, and this is UPVC, unplasticized polyvinyl chloride. This is mainly used for rainwater harvesting system pipes. Then one more pipe, that is PPR pipe, polypropylene random copolymer plastic. So this is a new invention in the pipe fittings. This will resist high pressure and heat. You see, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen for this pipe. And similarly, all fittings are also available for this pipe. This is, you can see, a 45-degree PPR bend. So reducer is there, T is there. Different fittings are also available for this PPR pipe. Little bit costlier than other two pipes. Now coming to our tap connection or pipe connection. So consider we are taking, or assume we are taking these two pipes. Okay. Now to join these pipes, we require solvent. That is nothing but a gum used to connect PVC pipes. And the next one, that is Teflon. This is usually connected at the tap entry to avoid the leakage. So this is shellac. So here I told you solvent is used for PVC pipe. If it is GI pipe, the gum used is called shellac. And for UPVC pipe, this is used. UPVC solvent is used. This one, that is PPR pipe, they are joined without any gum. By heating this end and this end, we can very easily join together. Now again coming to our tap connection. So tap is there, pipe is there, valve is there, bend is there. Okay. Now see your connection line is coming from here. Connect a bend by applying solvent here. Similarly, apply solvent here, and connect like this. Then to regulate the flow, you have to connect a ball valve here to control the flow. And this end, we have to connect the tap. So a reducer coupler with a threaded end, because the tap is having a thread here. So apply the solvent here and fix this one here, and take the tap and put this Teflon like this. 4 or 5 turns can apply the Teflon. So now our connection is ready. Now if you want to fix to the wall, you have to use clamp. Using a clamp, you can fix to the wall like this. This clamp can be fixed to the wall with the help of nail, so that you can get the water.